headed to Xi'an now. Currently at the Shenyang airport, and it is pretty massive. So our second stop in China was Xi'an. We flew in from Shenyang, and I think it was a little over 3 hours. Not too bad at all. The airports in China just feel very smooth. Like everything is clean, organized, and fast. It just makes traveling way less stressful. But what actually surprised me was the flight. They served a full meal on a short flight, and it was actually really good. I was just not expecting that at all. We just arrived at the Xi'an airport. It was such a nice plane ride. We got served food, which was such a surprise, but we're about to go call a DD ride, which is an equivalent to an Uber ride, to our hotel now. We just walked through the airport and at the luggage claim now, and look at all these carts that are perfectly lined up for your arrival. Honestly, I've been really impressed with the airports in China so far. They have such nice food. Like in Xi'an, we walked by a nice hot pot restaurant in the airport. Just kind of, and it's super clean. Very, very impressed. By the time we landed though, we were exhausted, so we literally just went straight to the hotel and knocked out. The next morning, we finally saw the view from our hotel, and it was so nice. We stayed right next to the Xi'an city wall, like you could see it straight from our window. And knowing it's been there for like 600 plus years is kind of crazy. The hotel also had a rooftop, which was such a vibe. Just sitting there with a drink looking out at the wall. We did that quite often throughout the trip. Since it was our first day, we didn't want to overdo it, so we just walked around the city. We went to the Xi'an Bao Tower first. It's right in the middle of everything, so you kind of can't miss it. Then we ended up in the Muslim quarter, which is basically just non-stop food. Like everywhere you look, there's something cooking, something sizzling, something you want to try. We didn't even really have a proper lunch. We just kept grabbing random things from stalls and sharing everything. Later, we went to the Gao Family Mansion. I think tickets were around 20 to 30 RMB, which is about $5. It's this old courtyard home from the Ming Dynasty that belonged to a really important family. You can kind of walk through all the different sections and see how they lived back then, which is crazy, especially since it's right in the middle of the busy Muslim quarter, but somehow still feels super quiet inside. The ticket also came with a shadow puppetry show, which I didn't expect. It was a really nice surprise. It's this traditional Chinese art where they use light and these detailed cutout figures to tell stories. It's really simple, but somehow still so cool to watch. Overall, it was a really cool place to visit because it felt more intimate, like you're inside someone's old home, not just a tourist site. Highly recommend. While we were on our walking tour, we randomly came across the Great Mosque of Xi'an. We weren't even planning to go, we just kind of walked into it. Actually, a lot of locals don't even go to this place. I wasn't dressed for it at all, but they gave me a cover-up, which was really nice. So if you plan on going, dress properly to be respectful. Also, I think tickets were about 25 RMB per person. It doesn't really look like a typical mosque. It looks very Chinese, which I thought was super interesting. It's actually one of the oldest mosques in China, built over 1,000 years ago. point of the day, we were so hot, like we were struggling a little bit. So after the mosque, we found a rooftop tea house and just sat there for a while to cool down. It had an amazing view of the Bao Tower and no one was there when we went, so it was a little nice escape from the chaos.
We found the cutest rooftop cafe bar in Xi'an. It is 100 degrees outside, so we're having some iced tea. Best part, there's nobody here. We're hiding away from the crowds.
In the evening, we went to Datang for a dinner and a show. It's very theatrical. Lots of dancing, costumes, kind of feels like you're watching a whole production while eating. The show is designed around recreating the vibe of ancient Tang dynasty, and the tickets were around 300 to 500 RMB per person, depending on the seating and meal option, so roughly $40 to $70, which honestly felt pretty worth it for a full traditional performance plus dinner. Obviously, we ended the night with skewers. I feel like skewers became a nightly thing for us during our time in Xi'an.
We are climbing the Xi'an city wall today. Stan is in full tourist mode.
Dad mode.
Dad mode. We're gonna rent some bikes and hopefully do a whole tour of the entire wall.
It dates back to the Ming Dynasty, so it's over 600 years old and it was originally built to protect the city. What's crazy is you can still bike along the top of it today, which I would 100% recommend. It's actually way bigger than it looks, so biking just makes it more fun. And the views are really cool because you see the old wall, but then also the modern city right next to it. There was even a small museum up there that you can visit. Make sure to go early in the morning if you're visiting Xi'an in the summertime, because we were roasting. It was so hot, the sun was blasting, I got burnt. The cost to rent bikes were 45 RMB per person, and to just go up is 54 RMB per person.
Currently at the Datang Everbright city. Apparently there's shows here at night and we're here to see the giant pagoda. What are you doing? We didn't do much after our bike ride this morning because it was 100 degrees and I almost got burnt, but we made it through. Only came off of the Xi'an wall with one scratch, so I think we're doing good.
And this place is just a lot, in a good way. It's actually built to recreate the vibe of the Tang Dynasty, which was kind of the golden age of Xi'an over 1,000 years ago. The whole street is designed like ancient Chang'an, but now it's full of lights, performances, and people literally everywhere. So it feels like a history mixed with a night festival. lights everywhere, performances happening, and then we caught the light show at the giant Wild Goose Pagoda. This is actually a really important Buddha site that's been around since the Tang Dynasty. The whole square around it turns into this massive light fountain show at night, and it was honestly so packed. So if you want to watch the show, go early, get a good spot, and just stay put. But the atmosphere made it worth it. We saved the best for day 3, which was the main thing we came for, the Terracotta Army. And it's one of those places that actually lives up to the hype.
Today is the only day that's about 70-80 degrees, and Stan decided that today is a good day to come and see the Terracotta Warriors, and it is pouring rain.
Thousands of these life-size soldiers and knowing they were made over 2,000 years ago is kind of insane. And every single one has a different face, which makes it even crazier. It was built for China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, around 210 BC. He believed he would rule in the afterlife too, so he basically ordered his entire underground army to be built, and it took thousands of workers, and they were buried in pits near his tomb for over 2,000 years. What's even more wild is it was actually discovered by accident in the 1970s by farmers digging a well, and they are still excavating it today. There are 3 different pits you can visit when you're here. Pit 1 is the biggest one. That's the one with the rows and rows of soldiers everyone pictures. This place was also so extremely crowded, so be prepared to be pushed and shoved.
Just finished seeing Pit 1. Honey, what did you think?
I think it was fabulous.
Fabulous? It was
Fabulous to see that.
pretty shocking.
Yeah.
Every single terracotta warrior had absolutely impeccable details. It was just truly breathtaking. Now we're headed to Pit 2 and see what is over there.
Pit 2 has more of the mixed units like archers, cavalry, and the chariots, so it feels a bit more detailed. And Pit 3 is actually the smallest and kind of thought to be the command center where the officers were stationed. It's really nice to see all 3 because each pit kind of shows a different layer of how the army would have actually been organized back then. After that, we went to Huaqing Palace, also called the Spring Palace, which was approximately like 15-minute DD ride to go from one place to the other.
We are now at Huaqing, which is the summer palace where the emperor and empress And the concubines came for hot springs, natural hot springs. And we're currently doing a little hike up to the mountain. Look at this stunning view.
The entrance ticket for Huaqing Palace is usually around 120 to 150 RMB, so roughly $16 to $21. Huaqing Palace is actually really big. You can climb upstairs to see the whole property. We didn't have time to stay for the show that's near here, which is really famous for. So we went back to the city and yes, again, skewers for dinner. Last half day in Xi'an, but before leaving, we made a quick stop at the Shaanxi History Museum. It's actually really famous and it kind of helps you understand everything you've been seeing the past few days. So I would really recommend as a last stop during your Xi'an trip. Was such a cool mix of old and new. Like one second you're walking past something that's been there for hundreds or thousands of years, and the next second you're eating street food or watching a live show. It just feels very alive. We love this place so much and cannot wait to come back.
We have just boarded the train for our journey to Chengdu. We did 4 nights and 5 days in Xi'an. It was perfect. Now we're about to take the high-speed train to our next destination.